Today I'll show you an easy or simple way to free up space on your Android phone, and it involves uninstalling apps you don't use. And once you see it, it'll make a lot of sense, and you can totally do it. So this video is about uninstalling the built-in apps that came on your phone from when it was new, and those ones you normally can't uninstall. So I'll show you. So first of all, just uninstall any apps that you can that you don't need and don't use. So go to all your apps. On mine, I swipe up to see all my apps, and just uninstall any apps you don't need. Like I'll just uninstall. Probably pretend I'll uninstall this one. So long press on it, and then drag up, and then let go of it on up here. Once it turns red, and then hit OK to uninstall the app. But I want to keep this one, so I won't uninstall it. So once you've uninstalled all the apps you can that you don't want, you might come across some that were built into your phone when it was new, and those can't be uninstalled. A few of them you might be able to get rid of, but I have HBO Max that came on my phone when it was new, and it won't let me uninstall it. So see, it doesn't have an option to uninstall, but you can still get rid of those, and I'll show you how. So go to your settings app. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, go to your settings app. Like here, tap it. Yeah, in your settings, go to your apps notifications. Your settings app might look a little different than mine, but pretty much just look for something called apps or uninstall apps or just apps notifications and tap on it. And then you want to view a list of all your apps on your phone. So hit see all 171 apps. And then on the top of this screen, go to this menu and go to all apps. And then look through this list and find any other apps you don't need and want to uninstall. For example, let's go to, the HBO Max we want to get rid of. Again, tap on it. So as you can see, we can't uninstall it, but we can disable it. And disabling, if you don't know, just means it hides the app icon from your home screen, and it prevents the app from being able to be opened. But it unfortunately, it still is on your phone and takes up space. It just isn't doing anything. So we can hit disable app, and as you can see, it's still using 100 megabytes on your phone. So how do we get rid of this app? So there's easy. So go to the top right corner of your screen, tap the three dots, and tap on install updates. Tap OK. And there you go. Usually, almost always, or I mean, at least like a lot of times, it will get rid of the data, the space the app uses up, and it'll make it like nothing. Like that's less than a megabyte it's using. But just whenever you uninstall the updates, hit disable again. So if you forget to disable the app, it will just be updated again and take up space again. So just disable it so it doesn't get updated. And go through and so you could get rid of other apps that are built in this way. So if you want to get rid of even like built in stuff like CNN or even the Google apps, you could do that. So if you want to get rid of Google Drive, you can do that. Even if you don't use it, why should it be taking up space? So go to Google Drive and go to three dots, hit uninstall updates, and hit disable afterwards, and it will basically use very little storage afterwards. The only thing is be careful not to disable apps that are important. Like if you have CNN, you know it's not important. It's just reading news. If you get rid of it, your phone's not gonna explode. So you can get rid of CNN, things that are obvious. For Google Apps, I would just avoid uninstalling things that have Android in it, like Android Auto, Android Accessibility Suite, System Web View. You can uninstall most of the AT&T things, or if you have T-Mobile, you uninstall T-Mobile apps. You can disable some things, but don't disable contacts because that's important for your phone. Definitely. And digital well-being is a feature you may not use, but it's part of Android, so I would leave that alone. Docs you can get rid of. It's a Google app, but it's not gonna be super important to your phone. It just lets you open Word documents and stuff. Drive you get rid of if you don't use it. Duo you can get rid of if you don't use it because it's just video calling. But actually, I'll leave that in case somebody tries to video call you. Then having it on your phone will help because you could receive video calls. You can get rid of You can get rid of these two apps, Files and Files by Google. You can get rid of Gmail if you want, but don't get rid of Google because that's really important. That is not just a Google search app, but it also is your reminders and Google Assistant. Leave that. I would leave Google Play, and definitely leave Google Play services alone. Don't uninstall it because that's important for your apps to work. I don't know if they'll even let you, actually it will, but don't disable it. Google TV get rid of because it all shows is just the movies playing. So just if you're not sure about if the app's safe to disable, you can search it up online. But a lot of them you could disable because they're not that important to your phone. They're not Android related, and they're not related to Google app. But yeah, just be careful what you disable. But there's some obvious ones you get rid of, like the CW or any games that came pre-installed. If there's an app, if you have an AT&T phone, make sure to disable and uninstall updates on Mobile Services Manager. I actually got rid of it, but if you have an AT&T phone, you might see Mobile Services Manager in the list of your apps. Mobile Services Manager just downloads and installs apps without your permission, and that's how you get all those junk apps. And so I would uninstall that. But yeah, just if you've disabled an important app by accident, or you want to get an app back that you've been disabled, you can just re-enable it. So go to the app on here, and it will show as disabled. Just tap on it and hit enable, and it'll come back. So you might have to install some updates from the Play Store, but then it'll come back essentially. Let's see about Google YouTube Music. Okay, nothing there. But yeah, I hope this helps you, and now you know you can uninstall some of the built-in apps and save space from them. So I hope it helps out, and hope this video wasn't too long for you.